Ooh, really? Indeed, it's 5:06 a.m. in the morning. First thing in the morning, live and learn the gratitude show. We're going to start off our day with some gratitude and some patriotism. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, beautiful for sacred skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God sheds his grace on thee, and through thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let us get it on. Happy Friday. Welcome to your day. First thing in the morning, coming at you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, which is the third stone from the sun. Here in this, the solar system, we always call it the solar system, in the outer, which is kind of inside of its own local bubble, inside the heliosphere, inside the heliopause, inside the Oort cloud, in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, which is in the local group, the Virgo cluster, the Laniakea supercluster, the known universe, somewhere within the tapestry of the yet-to-be-defined, unplumbed, unrealized, often misunderstood multiverse of all possibilities. Greetings and welcome to your day, and it's time for Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. We start off our day with a little bit of gratitude and a little bit of patriotism. I mean, if the American children could only recite the Pledge of Allegiance and sing the national anthem every morning the way we do here, would be maybe have some more national unity. You know, national standards, things that we can come together on. Common ground. You know, who'd have thunk it? Who's taking that away from us? Could it be the communist liberals? Actually, yeah. Because they're everywhere. They've infiltrated us. What are you going to do about it, huh? What? Seriously. Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show. We start off our mornings with gratitude and a gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with what I call the Foundation 8. It started as 5. It grew to 6. It blossomed to 8. There's room to grow. And, just you need to learn, you need to grow. You need to learn, you need to grow. He's learning and growing. I mean, that's like, sorry, but, that's chick stuff, man. That's like, that's how women nurture babies. So if you have an entire generation of women that don't have children, they think that the world is their baby. And they want it, that's that natural, nurture instinct. And so this whole appeal to learn and grow and learn. Seriously, when is a person fully grown? When does a person have a formed opinion? I mean, there's always room to learn more about shit, but still, it's like, are you kidding me? Is that, it's turned into a weak sauce fucking gaslight. It really has. Like, you haven't learned enough. I've been trying to educate you. Well, I'm from a neighborhood that says if you're going to try to teach someone a lesson, you better put up your dukes. Yeah, I'll teach you a lesson. I start off my gratitude list with the Foundation 8. I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I elaborate. On Fridays, I did something, well, through the election cycle, it was called Apolitically Incorrect Friday, where I would, kind of kibosh about the state of American politics, especially in that election cycle. And this Hobson's choice of this one or that one. Like, what is the lesser of two evils? Who is the smarter of two dummies? Yeah, it kind of came down to that, huh? And I used to have a big political acumen. I used to read the op-ed, the opinion editorial section of the daily paper, and then the Sunday paper, and I used to watch Meet the Press every Sunday, especially in the Tim Russert era, at 10:30 on a Sunday. Don't bother, Sully. It's a sacred time. Just don't do it. I used to listen to NPR every day, all the magazine shows, the weekend stuff. And I took a break from all that. And coming back to it after an extended break, you realize how absolutely and unfairly biased those quote-unquote news sources are. And how scary it is. No conservative voices are welcome in those spheres. That's bad. That's wrong. Even the most, just wow, that blows my mind. It shouldn't surprise me because that's what we're talking about, the infiltration, the corruption of it. If there was, yeah, we're all in on it too. Because you have to agree to being lied to in a way, if, just once you know what's up. And I don't know, I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. I'm getting over being sick. I've been sick for over a week and a half. My ears are still popping. I'm still coughing up some junk. But besides that, I feel the best I've felt in a week and a half. Yeah, and it's time to ride the rails like a hobo. Where's our train? It's coming any second now. We will see the headlights coming over the horizon. It says it's arriving. Here we go. All right. You got it? All right. Da-da-da-da. Happy Friday, by the way. It's a long weekend, President's Day weekend. Federal holiday, so I have the day off, a paid day off. File under thank you for my union job. An extra day to sleep in. I got some plans to hang out with a friend. That would be nice. It's nice to have friends. It's nice to have plans. Here we go. Let's grab a seat and get on with the show. On with the show. It's rock and roll. Alrighty. Oh. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing awesome. One thing about this show, there's an active ingredient involved at all times. It's called satire.
Next up, Quincy Center.
I make fun of things, ridiculous things, obvious things, hidden things. I make fun of things. That's what I do. That's my thing. Yeah, huh? And, so, how's that USAID thing going for you all out there? Wow. It's actually really interesting. I mean, hey, listen, I'm a big fan of Bobby Kennedy Jr. I'm a big fan of Tulsi Gabbard. I feel like, yeah, the Democratic Party has been infiltrated by commies. These progressive liberals, they kind of gave Bobby Kennedy Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard the boot. And guess what? They ended up making a unity party, bridging with the enemy. What enemy are you fucking going on about? Yeah, gosh, you know what I mean? I mean, I heard a good one. Even President Trump's not even really a Republican. He's like a Democrat from 20 years ago. That's what we need more of. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I fucking hate politics at this point. I don't want to talk politics. I don't want to talk politics with you, with anyone. I don't want to fucking be lectured by any fucking progressive. I don't want to be lectured by a Republican either, trust me. They are no saints, but just like, wow, we are looking behind the curtain and we are seeing the Wizard of Oz. Hey, remember, Joe Biden's sharp. He's got all of his faculties. Kamala Harris is a qualified candidate. Hey, let's not have a primary. Wow, if a Republican did that, there probably would have been witch hunts and torches and, you know what I mean, and tarring and feathering and, you know, gibbets and pillories and shit. Rules for thee, rules for me. But yeah, so Bobby Kennedy got his job as the head of the human health and what's it not. Tulsi Gabbard got her a confirmation as a national director of intelligence. But just the slander job that the fucking Democrats try to pull on her. Like she's active service. She's an officer in the U.S. Army, a war veteran. Wow, what the fuck is wrong with you people? How is that supposed to instill trust in fucking normies, people in the middle? Sorry, I mean, but hey, Ilhan Omar, right? You know, one of someone that represents my Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Presley. You know, going on about reparations for slavery. And I'm like, ooh, how? I mean, we weren't a slave state. I mean, this is just, oh gosh, just Apolitically Incorrect Friday here at Live and Learn, the Gratitude Show. I'm grateful and blessed that I have let go of my political acumen. You know, I haven't given up. Maybe I have given up politics. I mean, it's good to let go of things. Seriously, let go of, you know, the world will turn. You know, someone will be hungry for power and want to be in charge. Someone's going to always try to graft stuff. Someone's always going to try to embezzle. Someone's always going to try to misappropriate funds and resources. Someone's always going to try to, like, you know, hire their daughter-in-law for some position they're not qualified for. But that's the way of the world, isn't it not? I watch a lot of YouTube. I've been watching more and more a show called Trigonometry. It's a really good show. Two young British comedians who started a podcast a few years back, and they're kind of like the British Joe Rogan in a way. They get a really huge spectrum of different opinions and subjects, and I just find it fascinating conversation. And they always end the show with, what is the one thing that we're not talking about? And I love that idea, and I love that they say that. It's just an erudite, intelligent conversation, and there is push and pull. It's my cup of tea. It really is. Good morning. Happy Friday. These are the people of the train, you know? My mom, God bless you, Maureen. I love you. I can see you smiling. I can. She made friends with the people on her commute. She would take this very train into Boston every weekday, get off at the South Station, and then connect to an express bus that would take her, you know, basically to work in Brighton. And on this express bus, would be a group of 3 or 4 ladies around her age. And they made friends. They were together in the same bus for years. They took cruises together. They went on ocean cruises together. They hung out. They were friends. Ain't that wonderful? Oh, man. That's cool. You know, maybe there's hope for me. Maybe I'll meet someone on the train. Nah, no woman on the train's gonna want you because they know you ain't got a car. And women like stuff. Hypergamy is a real thing. Hypergamy is the idea that women don't date down. And like, so I would definitely have to, you know, literally order like a North Korean male bride, and then she would leave me.
Entering North Quincy.
They all do. No, I don't. You know, just yeah. I mean, it's better to let go of things. So yeah, I've let go of politics. I've let go of giving a shit about dating, and I'm sorry. Along with that came letting go, caring what women think. Yeah. I know. It's terrible. I'm a terrible person for that, huh? I know. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, huh?
Next stop.
I hate At least I'm not in my usual fuck Valentine's Day mood. Maybe I am and I'm just hiding it better. I hate Valentine's Day. I kind of hate seeing happy couples. But I'm grateful and blessed that I found some peace about it. Yeah. I know that's awful. I don't care, you know, I'm so fed up with, you know, just I am convinced there's nobody good out there. Because I'm obviously not good and I'm out there. So obviously I'm not good. Therefore, you know, I mean, should the whole world burn? Yes. Because like the phoenix, it will rise from the ashes and reorganize and start over again. A lot of this is just like me being stupid. But it's Valentine's Day, and I usually get very depressed. I usually get very sullen and very angry, very vitriolic, and very and bitter. And I'm very grateful and blessed that I've let a lot of that go. And it's healthier that way. I mean, just like, it's Valentine's Day, and I if I told on my fucking YouTube channel how long it's been since I've had a meaningful date life, I mean, it would really not just make me, it would prove that I'm a loser. It really would, and I don't want to think of myself that way. And I can file under Incel O'Sullivan, right? Either I'm an incel or a goomer. I mean, that depends on what side of the aisle you're on, I guess. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same intent. Just, you know, different flavors of moral superiority. But it's better not to be hateful. It's because that kind of stuff just like, you know, that weighs you down. That's an attachment. I mean, it's fucking Valentine's Day. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing in it for me. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I don't hate women. They're just people. I hate the inculcated culture. And also, it's like, you know, don't be fooled by the internet. You're receiving an amplified voices of a very few angry, dissatisfied, you know, people out there with bad standards and bad behavior. I mean, look at it this way. It always comes down to numbers, and I'm shitty with math, but I know this much. There are about 340 million people living in just the United States of America. There's about 1.1 billion people, humans, between North and South America combined. Now, out of that 340 million people in the United States, how many are around, how many are of voting age, or drinking age, or dating age? How many of them are, men and women? Well, that's basically 50-50, to be honest. The world population is about 8 billion people, and the men and women split is about half and half. So out of that 340 million, that's 170 million women in the United States of America. 170 million to one. All right. Out of that 170 million, how many of them are geographically close? How many of them are of an appropriate age? How many of them are single and available? And it goes on, and that just like reduces, so. And remember, there's the old Native American adage that the problem is never in the hunter. The problem is never in the game, in the prey. The problem is always in the hunter. There's that too. And I could have, dropped my standards too and just dated anyone. The first thing that came along. I'm sorry, first person that came along. Things sound that's a little dehumanizing. Sometimes I get upset about it. It's Valentine's Day. I can't even get a fat and ugly chick to like me. Men think that way. Women think that way. I think that fucking ain't that a kick in the pants? That's a terrible thing to say and think, but it's kind of true. It has truthiness to it, don't it? I know. Going back to apolitically incorrect, so the last of the major nominees is Kash Patel for the director of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and he said, and if he gets confirmed, he's going to release the Epstein list. And it's always been an interesting thing that this thing's been around for 6 years, and why hasn't it been disclosed? Who's on that list? Who are they protecting? Why is this? What's the?
Next stop, Andrew.
And then there's bluster and some smoke and mirrors of here's some JFK papers. Dude, that was what, 70 years ago? 60 years ago? Yeah. Or 60 years ago. I know, huh? Just chasing someone's paperwork from 60 years ago and just notes and memos and, and here we go. We're coming it up to one of my favorite parts of the morning where I see my childhood bedroom. Hello, little Sully. The ghost of little Sully. He's waving to us. If I could tell him anything on this Valentine's Day, they all leave you. They don't care. Women are horrible. Change my mind. You know a friend? Oh, man. Fuck Valentine's Day, man. Fuck it very much. Oh, gosh. At least I'm not going to waste my fucking depression and time on this. I'm so grateful and blessed that I don't get depressed over this anymore. Really. Or angry. Why waste your emotional energy on a segment of the population that does not give a fuck about you? Again, change my mind. And don't bring up people I know already. Of course, I had a mother, I had a grandmother. I had two of them, to be sure. I've got aunts, I've got cousins, I've got friends. I got friends with daughters. I got friends with wives. I get female friends all my life. Yes, there are good women out there. I've been single so long, it's fucking, it aches.
Next stop, Broadway.
I've been single so long that, hey, like yesterday's show, there is no hope. Why put hope into being single? Why put hope into women? Women are right too. Men are fucking pieces of shit. That's all they are. Losers. Incels. Coomers. Soy boys. Maggots. Nazis. Fists. Phobes. All this internet jargon. It's all bullshit. There are people out there. There are opportunities to enjoy. Yeah, I mean, but until then, I'm fine to go my own way. I don't have to share my space. I don't have to share my time. I don't have to share my resources. I don't have to risk having half of my resources taken away, like my lifestyle ruined and interrupted because of a fickle woman.
Broadway.
This Valentine's Day, I am so grateful and blessed. I really am. I've never felt better on Valentine's Day. For years I was so angry, steaming, and vitriolic, and hate-filled. For what? For a group of the population who already doesn't give a shit about you? That's called wasting your hate. Metallica did this song. Wasted my hate, all
South Station.
so useless, yeah. It ain't my car, it ain't my dog, it ain't my bitch. Ah. That's a different song, but I fucking love that tune. Yeah. Oh boy. Like I keep saying, it would be very easy to just go out there and take advantage of a woman and hook up and just, hook up and I'm not a part of hookup culture. I had a 20s, I had a 30s, I had a lot of fun. But why risk your health? Why risk your sanity? Why risk, it's... Exactly. So this Valentine's Day, I am so grateful and blessed. I found peace. Sorry, women. I mean, geez. Message received. I understand. I'll go die alone. I hope the same for you. And I wish it too. Kinda do, kinda don't. Because that would be fucking cruel and mean of me to really feel that way. But, I mean, shit, But like I said, what you see on the internet is a very amplified, small
Change here for the commuter rail and
part
the
of
service to Logan Airport.
what's actually out there. It's like Plato's cave. I mean, those are just shadows you see on the wall that are cut from cutouts. Think of it that way. Oh boy, well, let's wrap this show up. It's Friday. Apolitically Incorrect Friday meets a Valentine's Day heartbreak special. Going into this long weekend, Tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern, at Wes is Thinking Critical for Comics Aficionados, which we'll be talking about, you guessed it, comic books and pop culture. Reviewing all the comics I read this week as well on Sunday, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern at the Super Sully Sunday stream. That's right. Come and get it. And that's all I got for today. Besides, from the bottom of my broken heart, boo 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 boo, do 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 do. Yeah. And but yeah, fuck Valentine's Day, fuck feminism, fuck progressives, fuck Republicans,
Change here for the orange line.
fuck it all, man. Alack a day and fuck me luck. All right, you have a wonderful day. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Please like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. We're still a growing channel. Would love to break 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Wouldn't that be cool? I think it would be cool. You could be part of it. I can't do it without you. So like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Hit the notifications. Ring that bell. Subscribe and hit that share button. It really helps the algorithm suggest this little show to someone that might need to hear something like that. Like, you're not alone, and you're alone. You are alone, but and you're lonely, but you're not alone.
Open on both sides of
Yes,
the
you are alone.
for elevator service.
Nobody cares.
On the left side of the
But if you
train.
have the Lord inside of your heart and soul, you're never truly alone. I know. I got so many sides. All right. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.